That's the same thing that motivates me here now. Like, we're in a different battlefield. It's just as important to help make sure that, you know, the club makes it home. I have been being in fucking AdSeg sucks. It is fucking miserable.
There's really no difference of being AdSeg and being out here if you don't have a phone.
Until you get locked in AdSeg for multiple years.
I mean, I feel the same. I can't do anything. I just have a bigger space to do nothing in than you do, essentially.
You just gotta get creative with it. What I'm saying is, you gotta stay fired up for the fact that, you know, we got, what, 12 of us in here? We want to make sure all 12 of us make it back to Vespucci.
They ever let us out?
Yeah, if they ever do. But if they do, you know we're gonna go back to Vespucci and we're gonna raise fucking hell. But between now and then,
people get trapped in the system flops. We're gonna go out race.
Robert, you're a member of a 1% motor club. You are already in the system. That's
not a 30-year system. The fuck you talking about? I never go to jail.
Robert, you're a blooded-in member of a 1% motor club. You were in that system for life, dog.
Not for 30 years.
You're right, for everything.
No, I don't come here for 30 years.
No, I'm talking about the system in and of itself. I'm not talking about jail. You are an outlaw. You will be an outlaw for the rest of your days. You're not telling me anything
I don't already know. I'm talking about 30 years. I don't do 30 years on the regular.
Is this like a private convo? Should I like back up?
You can vibe. I don't know, Jaeger, you're facing what, life in here?
Yeah.
How are you navigating these years?
What do you mean?
I don't know, what keeps you motivated? Like what keeps the fire going to get you through the bullshit? Especially, you know, looking at life potentially here.
I have people I still need to kill.
There you go. Oxlong's still alive, Aubrey. We gotta kill him still. There's people to kill.
The main thing is that there's someone in my life that is gonna do something very fucking stupid very fucking soon. And I gotta make sure that I'm able to deal with that, right? And I know that as long as I am alive, and as long as I have my fucking hands and feet, there's always an opportunity for me to get something done. It doesn't matter if I'm in a prison. It doesn't matter if I'm in my mansion or on an island. That's what keeps me going for now.
Yeah. Goals and motivation. I mean, hell, Aubrey TJ's going to have crazy in AdSeg. He's vibing out there. He's losing his shit in here.
Yeah, I've definitely lost my shit already.
What are goals you have for you? Like, is there anything you're working towards right now besides getting the fuck out of here?
I'm really just trying to get through the day. Try to have the will to fucking wake up and do shit, even though there's absolutely nothing to do in here. I guess just try to maintain somewhat of a mental stability while in here. That's one day at a time type thing.
There was like a shrink that was going around one day that was telling everybody, hey, if you want to talk to somebody about stuff, they'd talk with you.
I don't really have anything to talk about per se. It's just very, I guess, I don't really like how they've been treating us in here, on top of, you know, feeling very claustrophobic. It's just dehumanizing, you know, and it just is really, the fact that, you know, just something as simple as, hey, when you cuff me, can you not push me against the wall? Can I at least like face the other way? And they say no. Shit like that, you know, makes you feel a little less of a human every time that happens.
What's up?
Nope, haven't seen Freddy.
Haven't seen Freddy? Okay.
Nope. I mean, to that point, Aubrey, like, you gotta think, the people in here they have such little control that every time they have a chance to seize power, they're gonna seize it. Right? They didn't have the fucking gumption like you do to risk everything you own and 30 years of your life to stand up for something you believe in. They got to go around and play soldier. Then they get to come back here and bark orders, and direct you around, and fucking exercise power that, let's be honest, they probably neither deserve nor respect enough to have. And you're stuck kind of dealing with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, it's just kind of fucked.
Yeah.
They treat you like you're not even a person. And then, you know, after dealing with it for a couple of years, you just kind of like get to the point where you're just like, okay, okay.
That's
You
why
know,
I
you just
stabbed
don't
6
even feel like
cops
fighting
yesterday.
it.
It's true, he did.
Yeah. You're gonna treat me like an animal, I'm gonna act like a fucking animal.
And then I woke up, and then like right when I woke up, there was like a search, and I was like, fuck. So I tried to hide some shit in a bush that I've acquired, and then I don't know what happened, but this shit was not in the bush after all that was said and done. So I'm like, fuck. And then she's like starting over. You know what I mean? It's just like, gets demoralizing, you know?
What'd you lose?
I mean, nothing crazy. I had just a knife and a phone. I forget what I forget what else. Nothing crazy important, but just a knife and a phone, you know. Which I know I can get back, but it's
Yeah.
still kind of like, ugh, it sucks.
Yeah. I had my bunk flipped 8 times in a day and a half, I think.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I wish there was somewhere I could hide shit without it, you know, getting found, but
working on that.
yeah, I thought putting in a bush would be nice, but I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if they end up finding it or if it just got, you know, buried.
The ground's real absorbent if you get kind of, it feels like if you kind of let it out of your sight, little like garden gnomes or some shit pop out and just take your shit.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were gonna get searched or not, because sometimes they search it, sometimes they don't. So I was like, I'm just gonna throw it in the bush and see what happens. It's more of a test.
The hard truth of it is this, right? People like to sit and
imagine having Jaeger and Flops as your therapists.
Whenever people like us get aggressive with them, right? It's because we started it, right? And you know, maybe there's some truth to it, right? Maybe, you know, I'll use Bloom for example. Okay.
Fucking Bloom.
I'm sure Bloom's treated like shit by a bunch of other people. And you know, it's not like I treated him like shit, so I don't know why he treats me like shit. But if he treats me like shit, then I'm gonna treat him like even more shit, right? I get that it's a fucked up cycle, but people can't use that excuse forever, right? Just because someone treated you badly doesn't mean that you can treat everyone else badly, right? And these DOC are gonna understand that just because they were dumb enough to get brainwashed into fighting a war doesn't mean they can treat us like shit in here. It's going to get worse for them. It's going to make them unhappy. And some of them are going to die. And when, I don't know if you were around for the O Block raid, but when we sat in O Block and had someone break in this prison to talk to us because they wanted a bomb, some dumb fuck that none of us knew, and we beat him down and threw him out of the cell, when we got searched and flipped for that, there was no more, there was no good faith, right? Anything we do, they will fuck us over because they're scared of us. And the second we're out of AdSec, it's really, really bad for them.
When are you guys out?
We're gonna be right back in. Fuck. We're gonna be right back into AdSec.
A day? Less than a day now? Like, what do you think?
I think we're like halfway through it. A day and a half.
No, it's definitely been 2 days.
Depends on how they factor it. Soonish, kinda. Hopefully.
That's alright then.
Yeah.
People just gotta understand shit, right? Like, you know, end of the day, it's like this. When an officer got mad at me for murdering them at a traffic stop, I didn't murder them because they were giving me a ticket. I murdered them because I fucking hated them.
There
Because
he
they
is.
made me fucking hate them. They treated me like shit because someone else treated them like shit. And I'm not a good enough person to stop the cycle. I'll just make it worse.
I mean, that's valid. When I've given, you know,
Jaeger,
the
a
benefit of
fucking
the
real
doubt,
one. Jaeger, a
it
fucking
always,
real one.
you know, turns around to fuck me over in the end. So then I'm like, why am I, you know, giving the benefit of the doubt anymore?
There's some clip
At
content
this
for you
point?
right
'Cause,
there.
like,
That
I'll
whole
give them,
quote.
you know,
You're
I'll
welcome.
be like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this or I'm not gonna do that to them, and then they turn around and just don't honor anything. So it's just like hard to not, you know, want to fuck them over any chance you get.
Yup. Throw it in your face.
Yeah.
All I'll say is, after you guys are out, I feel really bad for anyone that comes down to Vespucci.
Yeah.
They're gonna cop it.
It's gonna be so fucking bad.
It's about to be some on-site type shit.
Yeah.
Come to Vespucci, you're gonna die. Letting you know now.
First day in the city. Oh, you're running Oxy and you didn't call? Well, draw and quarter him.
That.
Robbing everyone. I want your 3 oxy.
I just spent
about
30
principle.
fucking years to take these
It's about
3
the
fucking
principle.
Oxys.
Yeah, that's right. I'm taking your fucking Polaroid from Pixel Perfect of you and your girlfriend. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and your
I
girlfriend.
mean, fucking Barry literally woke up to stab Sweets, run around the yard for like 20 minutes, and then went right back to bed.
You got sweets?
Yeah, he stabbed Sweets. I guess he woke
Nice.
up during our whole thing, and then he stabbed Sweets, and then he was just like running. He fought that tree in the garden for a little while. They had him locked in there, and then he was just running around the yard for a little bit. And then he talked to TJ, and he ran around the yard for a little bit. And he tuckered himself out, and he went back to take a little nap.
I need a knife again because I had an opportunity to use it, but I was like, now's not the time. That's not the DOC I want to do it to. But now, at this point, I'll do it to any of them. And I just didn't even get to use it, and I wish I got to use it.
Which one were you gonna get?
I don't know, there's some lady with brown hair. She was walking around the yard by herself, and I thought about it. But then I ultimately decided, I don't know if I should right now.
Did you wear the Raiders cap or?
No,
She had blue gloves.
I'm trying to remember.
The bell tower?
I think it was one that was like escorting you, Flops, at some point.
Probably bell tower.
I'm not sure. I will say there's one that saw me with my phone, but she let it slide. So I would
Yeah,
probably take her
there's
last.
2 with brown hair. One
One's like
is
kinda
currently
cool.
suspended,
Oh.
and the other one has blue gloves, and she's a doctor here.
Yeah, that's bell tower.
Wait, why is the other one suspended?
They do you think they have cameras around here?
I mean,
No
who
clue.
knows?
They were doing some stuff for us.
I wonder if it's the one that let me keep my shit.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
She's like, I'm the most corrupt one here, and I'm high up. And I'm like, okay.
Oh,
there's a helicopter. You ready to get raided?
whoop, whoop.
I guess our distraction wasn't long enough. I made both the DOC eat crayons.
What?
What
I
we
don't think
need
that's
is
coming here.
to get
I
some
convinced.
metamorphine and just fucking jab them with it.
Yeah, just
Oh
about.
man, I had handcuffs.
mean-
Imagine handcuffing them all.
That'd be handy. Like, they're easy enough to convince to eat crayons. I'm sure we could convince them to do anything else.
All right, the heli might have just done the fly through, and might be a Why do they wait till the fucking sunrise in the middle of the fucking day?
I don't know why.
Fuck the element of surprise. Oh, man.
Honestly, I think when losing all my shit, like having a phone makes me feel a little bit less like insane. I think not having any connection to the outside world, even just browsing through shit, you know, it's kind of hard. I mean, I'm kind of person who's glued to my shit all the time, you know? Social media addict over here. It's kind of hard. I at least like to see what people are twatting and stuff. I don't know. It's like my
Yeah.
newspaper.
I'm gonna be honest. If I had a phone, it would be a lot easier for them, because if I have to sit and think, I'm just gonna get mad.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do.
This is where Aubrey realizes that her and Jaeger are on the same vibe.
If I don't have something to distract myself, the only thing I'm thinking about is how to fuck these guys over at any way I can.
Oh my god, Jaeger in the maid disguise
So
with a
what
Bondi
I've thought
Bunny
about
mask.
is I'm getting a bomb smuggled in here and I'm blowing up AdSec, so I never have to go through that again.
It's brilliant.
I like that plan.
That makes sense.
Well, being alone with your thoughts is pretty dangerous. It's either self-destructive or, I mean, it could be bad for them because you can plan a bunch of shit that you want to do. I'm more of the self-destruct when I'm alone with my thoughts type of person, hence why I'm just laying on the ground.
I feel that.
I love this arc because
So you think about everything, every choice you ever made to end up where you are, and then think about, oh, I could have done this better. Why did I do
as
this?
Jaeger's doing all these crazy, terrible things,
Then you just
he's
spiral.
also
That's what I
being
do.
very vulnerable and human at times. It's really fucking cool.
Yeah, I try to keep myself busy.
So next time things get violent, you guys could both just like break out the ye old Bondi Bunnies and just start fucking mauling people.
Fucking nice. And the bricks.
Yeah.
Do need to throw this at someone.
I gave my brick, the one brick I had to Kaiba.
Here, if you want to see something crazy and like terrifying, like when they go like the Bondi Bunny mode and just fucking end somebody, shit is lit as fuck.
The fuck is Bondi Bunny mode?
You know how I stabbed six
Basically,
people?
when we do crazy shit, we wear these masks, these bunny masks. Like anytime I've tortured somebody or whatever, or done something really weird and scary, and usually out of line compared to most people or how they've seen me.
Right.
So it's called, I don't know, Bondi Bunny mask. I don't know. They're actually really creepy, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It adds like plus 100 to the theatrics, but also if you see that shit, you know something fucking wild's
There's
about
a
to
car
happen.
behind us.
Car?
I've heard a cop car like circling, but.
I think last one I saw was Stevie, and she cut the dude's finger off and then made him eat it in front of her.
Took Happy's eye one time and put it in a jar, but I don't know what happened to it.
Last time I
That's when he
tortured
threw
someone
Finn
was
in
Gunner.
acid. But think about it, if someone throws
Damn,
someone you
that's
care
wild.
about in acid, you're gonna be pissed off.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not normally that kind of person that likes to torture people, but you do something like that, it's really easy for me. Who the fuck throws
Right.
someone in acid? That's pretty fucked up.
I mean, when I was in the
Yup.
Neon Tigers, one of the patch members shot down Mac Block
Again?
at Burger Shot.
I made these two fuckers eat crayons,
And
and,
then,
it wasn't
uh,
enough of a distraction.
It's like, hey, take his body
Give
to
me one
grandma's
sec.
and get him medical. And instead, she took him to the meat factory and put him through a meat grinder.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I think we did that to Kirk or
Hell.
something at the meat
Yeah.
factory. Kirk Jerkums.
Yeah, that's why I haven't seen Mac Block. He turned into like he was like a a pile of parts and goo.
Oh,
Yeah.
But thinking about if you were goo, you could slip through the cracks and get out of here.
I learned too much about Osvaldo that now, like, goo made me think of Flubber, and Flubber, Osvaldo let it be known that not only did him and Wrangler used to fuck, but
What?
Flubber was their fucking movie. Yeah. I learned that, so now you know it too.
Speaking of clowns,
What the fuck? Is that
I don't know,
Chatty?
I think so.
You should
I might
go.
hear him.
Would you please go tell him to
sometimes
come
I
here real
hear
quick?
the prisoners yell, and I think it's him.
Oh yeah. If it's
What do you want me to
if it's
do?
Chatty, tell him to come here real quick.
All right.
Have they made right with you yet?
No, I mean it's all right with all of us thing at this point. 'Cause, I mean, you guys are in here because of them.
Yeah. I still think it's crazy that the fucking PD were gonna hire the clowns to come fight for him, give them money in class twos.
I fucking lost their marbles, man. Yeah, I don't know
Like,
if I
well,
told you this.
thank you for the follow. Apologize on the delay.
Seti
Yeah.
spoiled the poison plan, so
City, Bringle, and Balto. Which,
not technically Balto, but yeah, Bringle and Seti.
well, Bringle's in the ICU from a tanker exploded, I
Okay.
believe. And yeah. Also found out Sooty's dating a cop.
What?
Evidently tips.
Tips?
Yeah.
Osvaldo said that was his fiance,
Who's fiance?
Seti. Osvaldo, they were together.
Huh. I don't think so anymore if they are. Thank you for the follow.
Osvaldo was like going over to people and asking if we can't murder, if we wouldn't, like, he understands it has to happen, but can he ask for a favor not to murder her because that's his fiance?
I don't.
She's dating a cop?
Yeah.
A cop named Tips.
Yeah. Like Richard Tips, I think it is. Red hair. I think he's either SDSO or PBSO. I can't remember which one. Usually has his hair up with like a fucking headband, like Karate Kid style. Yeah, I found that out when I was doing some. Oh, and they're gone. Oh, and they're dead.
What are you talking about? Did she stab him?
Motherfuckers, don't waste this shit.
No. They just.
What? Oh my god.
Grab what you need.
Apparently
Jaeger.
he was here, but
Don't
he's
waste
not
it.
in here
Don't
anymore.
waste it. Don't waste it. Grab it. Grab it.
Let me know when you're done, Jaeger, and I'll grab stuff.
Yeah, I got it.
Don't do dumb shit with it, alright? No twatting, motherfuckers.
Wait, what is
I gotta make a call.
If you need one, go ask Freddy for a phone. Your best
It's
bet.
locked.
Yeah, your best bet is over there. Dude, Jaeger, it's been so good. It's been so good to just get to know Jaeger more.
I have no idea where he went.
Probably into the O block. Hey, Aubrey. Will you get on the, like, microphone thing and ask and see if, the guards will open this fucking block up so Jaeger doesn't fucking die?
Open what up?
Tell him I have a skin condition.
Yeah, Jaeger's got a skin condition. We need AdSeg opened up.
Okay.
Forehead, Larry, honestly, Marty's been a fucking blast. Jaeger, a lot of the people we get to see often, like the frequent flyers, especially a lot of the GG folks, have been so much fun.
So, I think the guards might have diarrhea from those crayons because I don't see them anywhere.
Hello, is this thing on?
I'm having Aubrey to try to get them to come open the block for us.
AdSeg open. Jaeger's gonna die. He has a skin condition.
Oh, genius. That's if they don't have diarrhea from crayons.
Now, crayons would literally do the opposite. The wax would stop you up.
Well, maybe they've got that much constipation that they
It's
can't
hernias
function
now,
right
yeah.
now. Yeah, they've got like stomach pains and like, oh, I'm so blocked up from crayons.
Yeah.
This is why you gotta be like, you know, get yourself used to eating crayons before you actually eat crayons.
How do you get
And sure.
yourself used to eating crayon? How do you train to eat crayons?
I have eaten yellow crayons specifically since I was a little kid, and I haven't given up on that dream.
So did you start with like a small amount of yellow crayon, or you just go like full bore yellow crayon?
I don't
Bad
remember.
news.
Hmm.
Wait,
No
I'm
DLC?
sure I'm, like still using microphone somehow. Or we don't want people over here in this area apparently.
Why?
I don't know. That's what Freddy said. He
Oh,
just
they
moved
might be
out.
coming over from that direction.
I'm. Oh,
Oh,
Tell Freddy to do something.
Well, he's over there. How come you didn't bring me a gun?
Do something. I can't get out of it.
Hey, I don't know if you guys should stand there because we just told them to come open AdSec. What's with the knife, by the way? Where's the gun?
those sirens are probably completely unrelated.
more than likely, but doesn't, you know, make me any less concerned. Pretend to have a heart attack. How good are you pretending to have a heart attack? Because we need to pull some shit out of our ass right now. And that is in the form of a pretend heart attack.
I'm just waiting for the.
Alright, people are gonna refuse to give me phones. I'm getting you all flipped.
Aubrey!
I would give you mine, but it's very important I have one.
I'm gonna get you all flipped. You don't want to give me a phone? Alright, I'll get everyone flipped right now.
Got me called it.
Is that you saying Jaeger's name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
That's just going around here, isn't it? It's not.
If I were you guys, I wouldn't be near this side.
Wait, why? Wait, what? Why?
Just go somewhere that's not this side of the yard.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow.
I'm fucking melting, man. Ding!
Thank you for the follow.
Oh my god, are they coming? Open this or what?
I don't even know where the fuck they are. I'm looking for them. Hey, yo!